Bon, ben, on arrive aux autobus bientôt. Bon, ben, j'attends pour mon autobus. Je sais pas combien de temps ça va prendre. Bus stop number 4. Bon, ben, j'en prends dans l'autobus, c'est pas plus de temps. On s'en va à un resort, puis après ça, ça va au Animal Kingdom. Puis après ça, j'allais faire mes premières rides là-bas. Bon, ben, j'arrive à Animal Kingdom. On va aller voir ça. Yes! C'est beau, ça. Bon, ben, je viens d'avoir ma petite carte de Mickey. C'est cool, hein? J'ai une petite affaire comme ça. Sounds great. Et voilà. Et me voilà entré dans le Animal Kingdom. On va aller se promener un petit peu et s'amuser. Et voilà, juste en arrière de moi, le Tree of Life. Check ça, regarde. Wow. Hey, c'est vraiment beau ça en arrière ici. Bon, ben, c'est commencé. J'arrive dans le safari avec Jeff de fun.
So here we go.
Well, John, I was just a single. That's why I think they wanted me in that group.
Oh, what's that?
Well, my bad. All right.
We're going to enter the reserve at Little Atari Forest. And the forest animals make the job just a little bit more challenging because they know how to hide. Right? They are taught from day one. And of course, every animal here has some sort of camouflage, so it's a double bout. Coming up on the right-hand side, the reddish-brown animals are called bongo, also referred to as the ghost of the forest because they hide so well. Notice that their horns go backwards. The gray animals, we nicknamed them the ninjas. These are greater kudu. These are very young females, about 2-3 years old. But they can walk through the forest without making a sound. And that is a real accomplishment. This forest, especially with all the little sticks and everything. It's a pretty tough thing to handle because all those numbers just really mean a lot. Now, black rhino, 3,000 pounds. That's what they weigh when they're fully grown. They're really work over the bushes. They love the leaves and the real soft shoots.
That's the cool ici.
Really thick hide, charging a speed of about 35 miles an hour. You'd think that the black rhino could ward off almost any predator. That's pretty much true, they can, except for one man. This will give you a really great picture down here. He's pretty close to about 5,000 pounds. Not fully grown yet, but pretty close. The hippos come out of the water just about dark. They'll forage all night long for about 100 to 150 in Africa. Rickety Bridge, when we get there, look down, you'll see Nile crocodile. Much bigger than American alligator. They will grow to a length of about 20 feet long, 2,000 pounds or 1 ton in weight. You might see some on the shoreline with their mouths open. That's not a sign of aggression. That's how they regulate their body temperature. Folks, their jaws are so strong that they can crush the bones of their prey.
Safari Animal Kingdom.
Folks, we're going to go out into a completely different ecosystem. Different kind of grasses, different kind of bushes, even different kinds of trees. Here, let me show you one. Baobab tree, also referred to as the upside down tree, and you can see why. Only gets leaves on it about 3 months out of the year. And at that, the leaves are really small. I expect hundreds of miles from eastern Africa. It's also the super highway for millions of migrating animals that come through here every year. And of course, they migrate for food. Following the line will allow a lot more sunlight to hit the ground. And as soon as the sunlight hits the ground, the grasses literally take off. In front of us, giraffe. There are 2 different species of giraffes here at Harambe. The one that's actually crossing the road is called a reticulated giraffe. Notice the blocks on the hide are very big. The area between the blocks is white, and if you look from her knees down, we call it the socks. Her socks are white as well. Now the other 2 animals you see out here are Maasai giraffe. Notice the blocks are very small. The area between the blocks is a light tan, and their socks are a light tan as well. These 2 animals get along really well. We're glad. On the left-hand side, next door to the tree here, these are sable antelope, one of the most aggressive animals here in the reserve. These guys love a good fight. Now, as they get older, they get darker. So you can see that the one that's in black, that's Dad. His job is to make certain that the young ones know how to defend themselves and how to be aggressive. And he doesn't care whether it's male or female. He gets, or they get, the same kind of education. As a matter of fact, I believe that the females are every bit more aggressive than the males are. Or they got something to prove, I don't know. They'll chase you back in the truck in a heartbeat. Another Maasai giraffe over on the right-hand side. Get the sun right here. I'll go ahead and stop here and let you get a picture of that because the sun's right over our left shoulder. That's pretty good. It looks like a moving carpet. It's great. Just move it out of our sight over here on the left-hand side. Another Maasai giraffe, but this one is a male. He's already 13 feet tall. Imagine him another 5 feet taller than that. That would be incredible. We're anxious to see if he can get up to that 18 feet mark. He'll be feeding out of the top of the trees, not the bottom. Now, one of the things that helps the giraffe during their 18 to 19 hour feeding, as they get older, is the color in the face gets deeper and richer. Fully grown, the colors will be so deep, so rich, that you'll think that it's electrified. A big male will be about 4 feet tall, weigh right at 100 pounds. A female will top out at about 30 pounds.
Ah oui, on les a vus, on les voit ça. On a vu les singes sauter dans les arbres, c'est pas mal fou. J'aime bien ça.
Now if you saw a male and a female standing together, you'd swear that the male was standing next to a baby. In actuality, the babies are so small, you can hold one in the palm of your hand. Uh-oh. Folks, they haven't done a thing to this bridge. At this point, I would suggest maybe crossing your fingers. And I'm going to try to sneak across the bridge poly-poly very slowly. That usually works. It used to work in the past. I hope it still does. Here we go. Wow. Never used to make that kind of noise. So far, so good. Folks, we just might make this. Keep those fingers crossed. Thank you, folks. Appreciate you crossing those fingers. We need all the good luck we can get. Over the herd. Now you may ask, where are the males? Males are pushed out of the herd when they get to be a certain age, and they will become loners. They will never be allowed back into their birth herd. Now the alpha female, she's got to know where good food, good water, shelter if there's babies around, in more than one area. We'll explain that to you in just a second. Elephants have learned over the past couple of years that if they see a large group of humans, they need to get out of there. So her job is to not only know where good food, good water is right now, but also if they have to take it on the lam, she needs to be able to tell the rest of the herd which way to go. Follow me, and she'll take off. Now a baby elephant, when it's born, will weigh about 300 pounds. And for all you moms on board, listen to this. The mother will have carried that baby for 22 months. We thought 9 months was a long time. Now you got a camera? Here's a great picture for the cover of your photo album of your African safari. Take your camera, turn it sideways. Shoot the baobab tree with the reflection pond, that beautiful skyline. Folks, that's a great picture. And if you'd like, spin the camera around and catch this young lady over here. She's dusting herself off.
Hey, que c'est beau ici, là. Wow.
Out on the island, greater flamingo. Now, flamingos get their pink color from the brine shrimp that they eat. Got a lot of carotene in it. Greater flamingos are among the lightest of the different flamingo families. Now, they're not pink all over. The trailing edge of the wing is jet black. The area above it's real bright orange. You have to, oh, there's one. See him flapping his wings? Now you can see the black and the orange really well. Black rhino is about 3,000 pounds. But a white rhino will top out about 5,000 pounds. She's getting real close. Now, their eyesight is very poor. So they use their sense of smell and also hearing. Watch the ears.
C'est cool.
Folks, coming up on the left-hand side over here, there's another one. She's even bigger.
Wow, ça c'est proche en titi.
Watch the ears. Their ears are independent of each other.
J'en viens pas.
They can swirl them 360 degrees. That too is independent of each other. So they can actually listen to two different sounds from two different directions at the same time and track those sounds. That part of it is incredible. Old wives' tale here in Africa said you can sneak up on them.
Ouais, j'ai... Ouais. Ah, c'est cheap.
Yeah, right. Who's there?